In this video, I'll be naming 5 poisons that kill artist creativity. Let's get started. Hello and welcome to Artclstudios. I'm Artcl and we're back with another video. Today's video is about the word poison. I'm going to be pointing out 5 things that hinder artist creativity or that poison artist creativity. We do know that there are many things that can affect, but I'm going to be naming the ones that stand out the most to me.
Number 1.
So number 1 on the list is watching too much and doing too little, whether it is in your field. This is a concept that we're more familiar with than ever in 2018 and 2019 now. It's because everything is accessible, and what I mean by that is watching too many tutorials, watching other artists' work for a long time, watching too much TV, playing too many video games. In essence, is too much theory and not enough practice.
You just talk too much!
Which is something that I feel like applies in all the other creative fields as well. I also feel like there's some advantages that you get from doing the things I mentioned. I feel like, again, doing them for too long may affect your creativity.
Number 2.
Number 2 is drawing only when you're inspired or creating only when you're inspired. I think it's fair to say that when you're inspired to do something is when you're the most effective, but sometimes even when you're not inspired, putting that time really shows how effective you can be. Let's say you're working for a company and you're not having a good day. They're not gonna chance your whole day just because you don't feel inspired. So when it comes to your own creativity, you should also put in the time when you're not inspired. Who knows, you might create a wonderful piece.
Number 3.
Number 3 is doubt. And doubt is one of the biggest ones because when you don't have trust in yourself, you're doubting the outcome of whatever you're making. And I think it's fair to say that we all go through those periods of doubts, but I encourage you to find what motivates you again, what pushes you. Maybe a motivational speech of somebody. Maybe you see somebody doing something and you want to try it too. Sometimes you doubt yourself when you don't have the right tools, and that's understandable, but you don't always need the latest gadget to create things. You can grab paper and pencil and take a picture with a smartphone if you don't have a camera or a scanner, and that could do the trick as well. So it's all about how you use what you have.
Number 4.
Number 4 is doing the bare minimum. You can't expect amazingness without putting in the work. Sometimes you do like a 5-minute drawing and you think that's gonna be amazing, and I don't think that that's realistic for someone to think that by doing less work they will get more. But sometimes less is more, but I also feel like putting time and being intentional about what you're doing is a more effective way of doing things if you're expecting to get great results. When someone gives you a compliment for something that you didn't put a lot of effort into, it's not worth the reward. It doesn't feel accomplished, you know. So be intentional about what you do. I also think that procrastination falls into that category as well. Although procrastination sometimes work, and trust me, in college I went through many days of procrastinating and then doing all-nighters, and I succeeded at the project. I don't always recommend it because it's very stressful and it might be harmful to your health.
Number 5.
Number 5, envy. The biggest one in my opinion, and I've seen a couple of people speak about it, but it's not spoken enough. And I think now because we see too much and we always see someone else doing something, and we don't acknowledge that a lot of us feel envy. And again, all these things that I mentioned here, these poisons, they're the poisons that I've gone through, and I've been learning to deal with them, and I've been learning to tackle them. Yeah, so envy is one of the biggest ones, and it's one of the most harmful ones because sometimes we expect to get the same result as someone else without putting the work, going back to the lack of intention when you're doing work. But if you see someone's work and they have been doing this for many years and you just been doing it for 2 years, the levels of comparison are unmeasurable. It's sort of similar to if you go to the gym and the first day of gym you expect to lift a 200-pound bench press compared to someone that's been working out for 70 years. They can do 200 pounds, no problem. So take baby steps, be true with yourself, and don't put yourself in situations where you cannot handle the truth.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Or your expectation don't meet your reality. And envy could be something that could sneak up on us because we scroll through social media and we see someone doing something great and we're like, wow, I wish that was me. It might give you a little heartburn, it feels weird, but instead of thinking of that person as why is he deserving and not me? Think of instead, wow, that's great that he can do it. Maybe I can do it too one day. And flip your mindset. Instead of wishing that person bad and just your intention in the mind, wish them the best and then work harder. Fight for what you believe in. And you know, it will be easy on you. And I just want to point out that time is always of the essence, and even if you do something in small doses, it can still affect your creativity with time. So these are my 5 poisons. Maybe I could explain more on one or the other. There are a million other things that I could mention, but on the next video, I'll be talking about tranquility, and how does that affect the creative mind. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. But in the comment below, please leave me your suggestions on how these could be avoided or how can you fix these poisons. Also, mention a couple of poisons of your own, things that you've been going through, things that you feel that you can improve on, and maybe, I don't know, like if you want to write a little sentence or two and encourage other people to get out of the funk and get out of those poison. Share this video with a friend, someone that might be in need of creative guidance, or someone that might just benefit from watching this video. Subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification icon, the little bell, and thank you for watching. Never stop learning for you. Don't forget to subscribe, follow me on social media, and if you like the video, click the like button. If you want to see more videos, click the video in the middle. And don't forget, never stop learning for you.